Alright, so this is the original video I did end up taking when I was trying to do the first Swift versus Rage video. This is kind of a mistake outtake because Theomars for some reason stopped attacking when I had him at neutral speed, which was like 127. But when I started recounting, he started doing 9 attacks per 10-second interval. So that turned out to be, I guess, the base of his attacks with neutral speed plus. It was like +2 from whatever the summoner's attributes give him from the skill up in the summoner account level thing, in the account level screen. So then we put on the Swift on him, and he jumped up to 211 speed, and then he started doing 14 attacks per 10-second interval. And that was just a really big jump, to be honest, because the damage that goes on in between those attacks, it scales as well. And what we're not adding in here is that you're not counting that the damage that you're not counting is that you're dealing frostbitten, which is 15% extra damage per attack. So once you add that up, it should surpass the addition of Rage Blade, which is the 40% extra attack, which only amounts to like 400 extra damage apparently, and then the 40% crit damage. I think it's, yeah, 40% crit damage. So then we added in Kroa, and we let Kroa do what Kroa do, and Kroa really scaled it up there, because Kroa added that 2 times attack speed, and Theomars went from 14 attacks in 10 seconds to 19 attacks in 10 seconds. And so it was a huge difference there. This is kind of like part of a Kroa showcase technically, to show like how much he changes the attack speed in a unit. Because think about someone like Lupinus with something like this going on. I don't have my Lupinus skilled up all the way, so I can't show, well, rather, it's not that I can't show, I won't show Lupinus without her being skilled up, because it wouldn't be it wouldn't show a direct comparison of what she can actually do. It will show her the lowest level, which people that use Lupinus are going to use her on the highest level, which means maxing her skills, because they want that 15% proc chance. And so here what I was doing was checking to see what the percent was that Kroa actually gives, which turned out to be 30% at attack speed up 2. And what that ends up doing is putting it to Theomars being at around 274 speed, 274.3 speed. And that's why he was just going kind of ham with the attacks. Now the next test I want to do is to figure out what is the actual speed cap, if there is a speed cap, or is there a point where speed starts diminishing. And so once we find out what the speed cap is, if there's a speed cap or a point where speed starts diminishing to where it's no longer worth it to add speed, then we can figure out how to optimize and build a unit that uses attack speed on their basic attack for the better. Like I said, Lupinus, Theomars, other units that have attacks that proc off of their basic attack. Anyway, hopefully this video was helpful. Not sure if it was actually, because once again, there's no actual numbers being displayed here, because there's no DPS dummy in the game that we can just go at and smack to test damage and ratios of crit in. Even though with Kroa it shouldn't really matter, as long as your crit is high, Kroa kind of covers the your crit damage. As long as your crit damage is high, Kroa should cover the crit rate portion of it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully you got something interesting out of this video. Like, subscribe, and share. Subscribe if you did get something interesting out of this video or learn anything new. Otherwise, peace.